That scared an old booger, man. I haven't been back here to sturdy lens. I haven't been back here to check this camera in a long time. I don't know how long, maybe 3 weeks. Camera's still here though. Come on, let's go. Come on, P, let's go. Sissy, hey, let's go. Oh, there she is. Where's Sissy girl? Come on, Sissy. Good girl, P. I drive up the road a ways and then I'll saddle up my mule and ride to that other camera. This old mule's kind of, she's been worked hard. She's got some raw spots on her, but they're still hair. It's not, you know, it's not, the skin isn't rubbed raw, but the hair's kind of rubbed off. Anyway, I kind of hit a lull after we caught that lion over there. You know, it was almost like a depression. Not just like, you know, I accomplished my task. That's what I was trying to do, you know. Trying to see if I could catch a lion out here in this desert, and you know, it was, but it's not, you know, what we do, or being a houndsman or having hounds is not like an elk hunter or a bow hunter or you know, deer hunter, you know, where they put in their tags and they go out on their hunts and they, you know, harvest a deer or elk or whatever, and then they're done. You know, for the most part they go back and their bow goes in their closet, or they, you know, do target work, or maybe some of them go out and hunt coyotes or whatever they do, you know. But we can't do that. We've got these hounds, we got to keep using them, and you can't just say, all right guys, you know, that's it. But and the good thing about being a houndsman or hunting like we do is we don't have to kill everything we catch. We get just as much enjoyment out of catching something, or the regular hounds, or the good houndsmen do, get just as much enjoyment out of catching something, getting a picture of it, and petting up the dogs and going on. So, but we're back up here to this good country, or good country, better country, not better country, it's still tough country. But I was hunting down east of here, and then that's where I caught the lion, down there. But now I'm gonna come back here, I checked this camera down here, I'm gonna go check another camera. They're gonna take it on out of here, that's good. They trust Sissy. Why are you being all buddies with me now? That's cold trailing. See where we end up. It's good. Good stuff. I don't think I like it because we're just making a big circle here. I think they're, and I thought I seen something move up that little hill right there. You know, I didn't know Sissy would fox on me. She hadn't been foxing. So maybe it was maybe it's a bobcat, I don't know, but we're not moving it. I mean, he's just gonna do this to us all day long. We won't ever catch him. Unless some of those younger dogs would spot him and run him by side. And I hate to stop them when they're trailing, but I have to make an executive decision. Hey, let's go now. Watch him. Hey, let's go. Here we go, guys. P, Sissy, come on, let's go. Come on, guys, let's go. Good dogs, let's go. It's dry ground lion hunting, boys. That's the way it goes. I'm gonna go down into the bottom of that canyon, head on up that canyon. I haven't been up in that country over there in a long time. I hadn't had any need to. You know, we had those lions down there on the east side. Shoot, there was no sense of going anywhere. I was trailing them around everywhere. Maybe there's another Tom come into this country, I hope. Scratching around. I did talk to the biologist, and he did find a scratch, an old scratch. Found an old deer kill, and found an old Tom lion track over there. Oh. I'll put a link. I'll put a link to the video right here where I made about the round mountain. Well, we filmed coming up the canyon over there, and then they dropped down in this slot right here, and I've been down in there before, and they trailed all the way through it, down and across, down those rocks, down into that canyon right there. But the problem is, it's 3:20. Preferably, I'd rather call them off and then hit this back here to early tomorrow morning. But I had a strange thing happen right over here. Now Clara's with them, and Clara hadn't been participating earlier in the trailing. But Sheila and Lori, they said no. And they got down here, and there's a kill or something down here. That's Clara, I think. This is different. We got down here, and Lori and Sheila both started booger barking, like they were scared of something. And Clara was down there eating on a kill of some sort. I can see it from here. It's old. At least I think it is. Well, I don't even know if it's a kill. How can I get down there? I left my mule over there. One thing about Agnes, she's too lazy to run off. As long as she's got grass to sit there and eat, she'll sit there until I couldn't get her. And those dogs are just bawling. I don't know how far they're going. But I want to see what that is down there. I just don't know what they'd be booger bark. Why? I've never known Sheila to be scared of anything. Holy moly. I think that's coyote shit. There's nothing in here. That's some old bones right there. I think you'd find a scratch or something in here. Maybe a lion track. I don't know what it was. The only time I had them act like that was that night I was coming out of the Animas after dark, and I think there was a wolf down there. And that's exactly how they acted right there. Just kind of bristle up, booger bark. Oh well, I'll see. They're not going anywhere fast. Yeah, I'd like to come right back to here early tomorrow morning. I'll have to see what's going on. I'm all ready. Late on a job I was supposed to do. Shoot. You guys will be the first to know. Maybe Agnes will be first. Oop, he easy does it. Don't fall down, standing there. It's pretty cool because I can just sit up here and listen to them. I'd like to be able to see them though. I like to see how they're moving it, so I can kind of tell who's doing what and how they're moving it. A lot of times, I didn't film coming up the creek there because I couldn't find a lion track, and the way they were trailing coming up through there was like rock to rock, and it didn't seem right. Now this going through here was just like track to track to track to track to track, and was moving a pattern, you know, instead of just a scattered out mess. Sometimes I think when they're going like rock to rock and just moving up those little creek bottoms, I think they're foxing on me. When they're moving in a pattern and real intense and they've got a direction and you can kind of see like a pattern of where, you know, something bigger than a fox would travel, and then they're just not quitting it. I mean, they're pretty intense on it. And now I'm kind of upset about Sheila. I don't know what her problem is. Anyway, I'll let you know. I called them out of that canyon, and on the way out, coming up that little rim there, they must have jumped up. I don't know. It could have been a fox. I kept thinking it was a bobcat, but they trailed down that ridge for quite a ways, in and out of the rocks and all over the place. And I was flying my drone at the time, so I flew over and just kind of captured what they were doing. Whatever it was, it played some tricks on them and got away from them in those rocks. But it was good for them. Even Clara's interested in it. She's opening up and trailing. I tell you what now, Sheila puppy, when she decides to get after something now, she gets after it. It'll be another late night, but I know the way out of here. Oh, Lori's deciding to go over there and see what's going on. Man, there's just a hawk hooking it back that way. They gotta have it jumped and going. It's a beautiful evening. It's gonna be a late night because I'm way back here in West Jabip. But it's a good trail and then a good little 2-track road out of here, so it's not a big deal. I've come out of here after dark before, so. And I ain't scared of the dark. I'm not scared of no booger man.
I wouldn't be scared of no booger man.
I'm not scared of no booger man.
Oh me, these dogs, I tell you what. They'll get you into places and make you stay out later and do things that you normally wouldn't ever do. And like I said before, I wouldn't have it any other way. I better get on this mule and see if I can hook it on over there to those dogs. Whew. Come on, here we go. Good dogs. They lost it. I don't know. Could have been a fox. I'm just gonna go with a bobcat. They were all excited about it, except Lori. She started to, but I don't know. Makes somebody a good pet. She's just not a hunting dog. She's bred to be. Oh well. It's good though. It's good. I'd rather do this than just about anything. Ah, yes sir. Look at this. Haha. Look at it. It's good stuff.